What's going on, guys? Welcome to Frank's Media and Reviews, and happy spooky season to those who celebrate it, guys. This is my time of year. Yes, I watch horror movies all throughout the year, every damn day. My wife gets sick and tired of me watching them. It's true, man. She hates it. But September, October, we all ramp it up for those who love horror movies. And guys, you're going to see tons of lists. And I highly suggest that you guys check all of these lists out. Everyone has different tastes. A lot of us love some of the same movies, so you're going to see that in those type of lists. However, you guys know that I am a big Asian horror fan, and I wanted to start off spooky season 2025 off with my 10 scariest Asian horror films. One of them is a brand new one that I just saw last night, so maybe it's a little bit of a high, but I wanted it to be on this list. Some movies you will not see from this list as well. I've talked about them so many dang times. And so maybe I'll probably talk about them later on in a different type of list, because it's a two month season, baby. So plenty of time to talk about some of these great other Asian horror films. But so you won't see The Wailing and Train to Busan, and probably some other ones, of course. But you guys know how much I love those two films specifically. Now, that being said, these films that I'm going to list, 10 of them, these have really hit me, man, on how atmospheric, the acting, the storyline, and just like the sense of paranoia, the dread. And these films span all across the Asian continent. So you're going to see films from India, Taiwan, South Korea, Japan, China, Thailand. And so this is going to be an array of movies that I highly encourage you guys to see. I'm very passionate about it. So first of all, I want to know from you guys, what's some of your favorite Asian horror films? Maybe I haven't heard of some of them, and I'm always looking for new ones. My buddy, Mike, over at Twitter, I mentioned him a bunch of times, but he has steered me to some of the best Asian horror films, and you're going to see some of them. So if you're a longtime subscriber, you probably have like an idea of what movies I'm going to have already on this list. That being said, guys, I'm going to start it off with the film. Number 10 is going to be a Taiwanese film from 2022, and right now you can only find it on Netflix, and that is Incantation, guys. This movie has it all. It's a Taiwanese folk horror movie, man. It is incredible. It's got fantastic acting. The storyline is great. It's got dread written all over it. It's got the imagery to this film is so good. It's very tense. And I simply love how this movie ends. And the most important thing for me, because I am a found footage fiend, and that is, this movie is a found footage film. So it checked all of the boxes for me. This is one of the best modern horror films that I have seen, and one of the best found footage films I have seen as well. So what is the film about? Well, as I stated, it's a found footage supernatural folk horror film, and it's directed by Kevin Ko. It's inspired by a real-life event back in 2005, an incident in Taiwan involving a family who believed that they were possessed by demons. The story follows a mother, Lee Ronan, who must protect her daughter from a curse she unleashed years prior after breaking a religious taboo. The film blends paranormal activity, a dark cult, and realistic horror elements. This movie is fantastic. It is a non-linear film, so it goes from present time to flashbacks. It does it very damn well. As I stated, it's a found footage movie, so those type of films just seem more realistic, and it has a tone, a feel to it. And this one definitely does, guys. It's a very captivating storyline. The mother is a fantastic actress. She tries to do everything that she can to save her family, her daughter, and the creepy imagery, of course, from like a cult-like people within this film. The imagery, like I said, is very, very good. The music is very good in this film as well. It's a very captivating movie that just checks everything for me. It's a dark film. It's very atmospheric. The sound design is very good in this movie. And the ending, guys, the ending. I love this ending to the movie, guys. Simply love it. Highly recommend it. For me, it was important to, one, do an Asian horror list for this spooky season, but two, is to start it off with one of my favorite modern horror films that maybe not a lot of people know about, and that is Incantation. Check it out on Netflix, guys. The other one is the one that I saw last night, and I was just trying to see what else that I haven't seen before to be on this list. And I've seen a lot of movies, specifically Asian horror movies, and this is one that I haven't seen that came up multiple times, and holy shit, guys, this movie is so freaking good. I am kicking myself in the ass for not seeing this movie sooner, and that is an Indian film from 2018 called Timbad, and hopefully I'm pronouncing all of these names right. I'm most likely not, so I do apologize. But this film, first of all, it's on Amazon Prime. So that's the only place that I could find it. Two is that this film is shot beautifully, and because of that, the images to this film and how it feels and the practical effects for certain people in this film, oh my goodness, man, it is so good. I kid you not. I was like, oh damn, like the picture looks really good. I don't know what was going on, but it is such a fantastic movie that has a great storyline, and that's greed. Like, how greedy some people will be throughout their entire lives, what they will do to achieve money and and what they will do to maintain it as well, and what they will do to put people, certain people, in harm's way. And guys, oh my gosh, man, okay. I'm gonna describe the movie, guys. See this movie, but I'm going to describe it. So what is Timbad all about? Guys, this 2018 film is about, as I stated, greed. It's a mythological freaking horror story, guys. It's a mother and two sons who take care of this really old guy who is rich, and that's the only reason why she's staying with him. But and she's also taking care of his mother. And guys, like, this is incredible, man. The husband, the man who I believe is the husband, dies, and then the mother, oh my gosh, man, this older lady. That's one thing that I believe foreign horror movies capture really well, is creepy old people, and this movie takes the cake with that, man. The imagery to this grandmother is freaking cool, man. She looks pretty demonic, and what happens to the sons, and how the story unfolds again about the greed. This movie takes place in a 30-year span, so you get to see from a young boy's storyline up until he has children of his own. And the imagery to this is bonkers, guys. I kid you not, man. Especially, so not only of the introduction to the grandmother who is trapped and chained in this nasty ass room, but fast forward to when the boy comes back to take care of his grandmother, and because she is left alone after the mother and the boy escapes. So I don't want to explain too much of the storyline, but I do have to say again, where the story goes from there is incredible, guys. The imagery to this film is bonkers, guys. The way that it's shot is very cool, man. It's very modern. And I think I like this makes me want to watch more Indian horror films, because this was the first one, or yeah, I can't remember, guys. I think this is the first Indian horror film that I have seen, and I am blown away how good this movie was, man. Next is going to be a film that is from 2021. It's a Thailand film, and guys, this is epic. And far as I know, this is only on Shudder and AMC Plus, and that is 2021's The Medium, guys. This is also an incredible found footage film. I have talked about this movie before a while ago, and I need you guys to see this movie, man. It is incredible. As I stated from other previous films, I like dread type of movies, and this one is easily one of the best. This is one of the best 2020 horror films, period, guys. All right, so what is The Medium all about, guys? It's a horrifying story of a shaman's inheritance in the Islan region. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, but that's in Thailand. It is freaking incredible, man. Again, you just see how the story evolves from different people's perspective. And it's a documentary as well. So that makes it all of that like feel so much like a real story, that realism that I really like as well. So I thought that was very cool. And just the acting is very good. The sense of emotions that come out of this movie from the family members to, the sister, what happens, and just the events that take place during this film is crazy, man. And the horror, scary aspect of this film, like, you can't believe some of these things that are happening. You're like just sitting there like, holy shit, man. Like, this film is going there. And it does. It's awesome, guys. So see The Medium, man. It's incredible film, man. All right, next is an Indonesian film. This one came out in 2017, and that is called Satan's Slaves. This film, guys, if old people scare you, then this movie checks all the damn boxes, guys. I kid you not. This movie is freaking so good, man. Okay, so Satan's Slaves. This beauty of a film. Rainey and her siblings care for their sick mother in the countryside, but after the matriarch passes away, evil entities terrorize and even possess the family. To protect her little brothers, Rainey traces back the roots of evil and learns the horrifying truth, guys. And as I stated, if old people creep you out, then this movie will for sure creep you out, man. There are some great moments in this film. Oh my gosh, man. It's a cult movie as well. Holy cow, guys. I'm going to say like a lot of the same word, holy cow and all this type of stuff, guys. But this movie is very good. I will be honest with you guys and say that I think maybe the ending could have been a little bit better, like the very end of the film. Leading all of that, building up to all of that though, like it's an incredible atmospheric, tense movie, good acting, and the music, of course, is good in this film as well. This is, if I remember right, this is one of Indonesian's like highly rated horror films, and you can definitely see why. It's very good, very tense, and old people scare me, man. Like very old, sick, disgusting looking people, man. Oh gosh, man, this movie is great for that. So if that's part of your thing, then you definitely see this movie, guys. So that is 4 horror movies, Asian horror movies that are on streaming only. Now, the rest, the 6 remaining, are going to be ones that I have that I'm going to show. And also, really quick, is that a lot of them are actually from the same label, Umbrella Entertainment. And that's just touches what Umbrella Entertainment does. They're just really embracing the Asian horror films, and I simply love it. And so if you're a fan of these type of films, want to experience it, then I highly encourage you guys to check out Umbrella Entertainment's categories. It's very, very good, guys. So the one that I'm going to talk about is one that actually made me want to do this list, and that is Pulse. This movie came out in, I want to say, 2001, and it is so good. I've seen this movie when it's early on, back in the early 2000s, but I haven't seen it since, and I knew that I wanted to see it again, and so I got the 4K from Umbrella Entertainment. But this is one of the best Japanese horror films, guys. It really is. And one thing that, of course, Asian horror films does really well is that paranormal type of atmosphere themed movie, and this is one of the best ones, guys. So I'm actually going to read the back of this, guys, because this actually has a great synopsis about the film. Often referred to as one of the scariest films ever, Pulse, which is also a karu, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, is set in Tokyo and grappling with the mysterious and eerie phenomenon. This film follows a group of friends and acquaintances as they encounter an unsettling presence emerging from their computers and other electronic devices. Soon, there are more strange deaths and disappearances within the group, terrifying rooms sealed in red tape, and the appearance of more ghosts as the city of Tokyo and the world is slowly drained of life. Guys, this movie, I honestly forgot some of the moments that take place that happen in this, and wow, I was kind of shocked about it. So this is early on in when the internet was kind of just evolving, and around that time, I think it was a really good theme to have, like a sense of people of some type of tragedy or just a scary element to the internet, and I think they played it out very, very well, guys. One thing that I really like is the sound design for this film is very good. I was actually kind of creeped out, not gonna lie. I played this late at night, and there is some moments in this film where the audio, you're like, what the heck? And where it's coming behind you when one of the people are saying like, help me, help me. That is very effective. This film has some chilling moments. It really plays on the psychological, mental aspect as well, of like, what is this image? What am I seeing? How the image, the picture, manipulates, and your eyes, and just the acting is so good. There are some moments in this film that are shocking and that you actually see it unfold. Very good. And it's a dread kind of dark, bleak film. And it's very good, guys. So that is Pulse. Definitely check it out, guys. The next one that I want to talk about is one that I've mentioned before. Actually, the next two are the ones that I really talked about a lot. And this is a Korean film, and that is A Tale of Two Sisters, guys. The South Korean film is very cool, man. Again, this has a great storyline. This has a nice twist to the film. This one came out in 2003, maybe. But this storyline is very good. Like, wow. This also has a paranormal type of theme film, and it is, yeah. It kind of hits you again with some of the storyline. There's not a lot of jump scares. When there is, it's very impactful. So I liked that as well. This ending is very good, and that's what it's kind of known for as well, is the ending. So what is A Tale of Sisters all about? Well, following Sumi's release from a mental institution, she returns home with her father and her younger sister, Soo-yeon, only to be met with the coldness of her stepmother and for the house to be plagued by a dark supernatural presence. Man, I am telling you, this storyline is very good, and how it just unfolds, it catches your eye, your attention, with the supernatural aspect of it, but then the actual main storyline and how it unfolds. And at the very end, the last act, like the last 10-15 minutes of this film, you're just glued to the screen, guys. It's a great horror film, and this is simply one of the best from South Korea, guys. And South Korea is known lately for their horror films and just how phenomenal they are. But this is one of them. This is one of the best ones. And so highly recommend A Tale of Two Sisters. The other one, guys, this one is one of my favorite films of any genre. And this movie has one of the best female villains ever. And that is a Japanese horror film from 2001, I think, as well. And that is Audition, guys. Audition is amazing. And I got to talk about this, the back of this. Like, that is very cool. I love it, man. What is this movie all about? Well, it's a lonely widower, Ayuyama. He is persuaded by his colleague to hold a fake audition for a new wife. Disguised as a casting for a movie, he becomes smitten over Ashimi, a mysterious woman who seems to be perfect match for him. However, as he pursues this relationship, Ayuma discovers that Ashimi has a twisted and violent past that haunts her present. And boy, is it fucked up, guys. Seriously. He soon finds himself trapped in a nightmare of torture and deception as Ashimi reveals her true nature in a finale that will have you squirming, guys. And the last act is incredible. It's known to be one of the best last acts in the horror genre, and just how demented this lady is, but she puts on a happy face, and the sound that she makes, the t t t t t t t. Oh my gosh, guys, if that's gonna be like ingrained in your head, I shit you not, man. It's incredible. The imagery to this film is unbelievable, and for Audition and A Tale of Two Sisters, a sack bag, you will look at a sack bag differently after watching those two films, A Tale of Two Sisters and Audition, and especially Audition, guys. It is incredible. As I said, it's one of the best ones that I have ever seen, and especially a villain. One of the best horror villains, and she's female, and she is brutal, guys. Next is going to be one of my favorite found footage films, and it recently got this gorgeous physical release from Umbrella Entertainment, so I'm going to show that off. And that is Norai, The Curse, guys. This film, I was blown away when I first saw it, how good this movie is. I got Arrow Video's J-Horror collection specifically for Norai, and that is because this movie freaking rocks, man. It is one of the best found footage films ever. The storyline is incredible, guys. It truly is. This movie just captures that eerie creepiness and so well. Oh my gosh, it's a great investigation storyline, and how it unfolds, and the ending to this film is incredible, man. What is this movie all about? This Japanese horror film is a prominent paranormal journalist, Kabayashi, who goes missing shortly after compiling a documentary. What begins as an investigation into strange noises soon evolves into the terrifying mystery of a demonic entity known as Kagagaba. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. This movie, again, touches on folk horror so well, and it does it in a very captivating way. The imagery to this film is very good. And I said the ending is so freaking memorable. I wanted to rewatch it again. And so, as I stated, I saw it on streaming first. And then when Arrow announced it, on a collection of J-Horror Rising, J-Horror Rising, I want to say, I had to get it. It was automatic. And then I was freaking ecstatic when Umbrella Entertainment did their own release. And they do physical releases like nobody else, guys. Specifically for the Asian horror movies, man. So it is incredible. Please see Norai. The last Umbrella Entertainment film, and this is number 9 on the list, is Shudder. This is a crazy film, guys. This movie came out in 2017, and it's a fantastic modern horror film. This was a first time watch, and I really enjoyed it, man. It's another this one's more of a paranormal movie and just plays on the rights and wrongs, the choices that you make, the consequence that happens to it, or with the decision that you make. And it's incredible, man. This is a Thailand film, and this is one of the most famous ones, if I remember right. So what is Shudder all about? When Tun and Jane accidentally knock down a mysterious pedestrian, they flee the scene. They mess her up pretty damn good, guys. But their day-to-day life has unexpectedly changed. Mysterious figures haunt Tun's photographs, while Jane is plagued by nightmares. They return to the scene of the accident hoping to find answers, but the real secret remains undiscovered. They must dig into the past to find the source of the mystery that has engulfed them. Guys, the imagery to this film and the moments, again, looking at photographs, the sound design is very good in this film as well, man. Holy cow. I just really liked this film. It's shot very good. And I was just really surprised like how good this film was. It just kind of just blew me away. I'm not going to lie. So this film, again, like I said, it's a Thailand film. It came out in 2017 and it's a must watch, and that's why it's on this list. And the storyline, how it unfolds, the wrongs, the wrongs, guys, what the person should have done, and he didn't, and then the consequences that takes place because of it, man. Oh boy, it is crazy. So my last film, my 10th one, and this is probably a long video, guys. So if you stuck with it this long, thank you very much. But this one is one of the most famous South Korean horror films. I did a video for it. This film is simply amazing, and that is Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, guys. This film has one of the best second half moments to any film I have seen. It is incredible. So what is Gonjiam all about? The crew of a horror web series travels to a legendary abandoned asylum for a live broadcast. So just imagine, this is a found footage film. One, that checks the box for me. Two, is that just imagine like my dumbass and other people going to an haunted asylum, or at least an asylum that is believed to be haunted, and we all just do a live broadcast. One, shit, yeah, I ain't doing that. I would watch it. But just imagine that, guys. So things take an unexpected turn when they begin to experience more than they imagine. And guys, this is fantastic, man. Again, this movie is bonkers. It is crazy. On the second half, I want to say at the 45-minute mark, and going until the very end, it is like non-stop. It is incredible. It is scary. There's some great imagery to this film. The music, it's a found footage film, so there's that realism aspect of it too. And it is so good, man. Also, it touches on what a person will do for the likes, for money. Right? Because it's all about, how many people will watch the video, you can get monetized, thus doing things that you probably shouldn't be doing for money. And there's a price to pay for it, guys. So this movie is simply phenomenal. This is released by Second Sight Films. You can get a basic Blu-ray for this because that's how I got it originally. It's like $12. But guys, this film is absolutely bonkers. It's amazing. Highly, highly recommend it. I've said it before in my channel before. But guys, those are 10 of the scariest Asian horror films that I have seen. Some new ones, some old ones. But for me, it was really important to make this video to just discuss my how much my love, my passion for Asian horror, and hopefully for you guys to experience these films maybe for the first time. So thank you guys for watching. Hit the like and subscribe button if you do. I really appreciate it. Check out my tier memberships. Thank you to John from Let's Talk Entertainment Media, William Driver, and Insomniac. And guys, have a great spooky season.